and welcome to another of Mrs. Cumberland's maths lessons. Right, here we are with the answers for those rather difficult algebra questions that I set yesterday. Okay, so 2x plus y equals 10. I'm just going to read through all these possibilities of what x could be and what y could be, okay? So, x could have been 1, 2, 3 or 4. Maybe it's better actually to read it. Well, x is 1, y could be 8. Second possibility, well, x is 2, y could be 6. Third possibility, x3, y4. And fourth possibility, x4, y2. Okay, second one, number 2. Loads of possibilities for this one. x2, y5. x6, y4. x10, y3. x14, y2, x18, y1. Can you see how the numbers go up there 4 at a time and they go down 1 at a time on the y side? Interesting that, isn't it? Same intervals. Okay, number 3 answers. Just 2 here. X equals 5, y equals 4, or x equals 2, y equals 9. And number 4, last one, 3 possibilities. X equals 2, y equals 8, x equals 6, y equals 4, and x equals 10, y equals 2. They are going up in the same increments or going down in the same increments to make that equation balance. Okay, and as for the problem, the SATs question, okay, the amount of minutes to cook your 3 kilogram chicken, 140 minutes. That's what we do every Sunday, about that time, about an hour and a half. Okay? And B, if you're cooking for 100 minutes, your chicken is going to weigh 2 kilograms. Well done if you got them right. If not, don't worry about it. Hi, right, so today's lesson is lesson 19 already. Wow. So write that in your books, and what we're looking at today is the 3rd day of our algebra input, okay? So lesson 19, algebra 3. You can write in your books or on your piece of paper. Here's what we're going to look at in the lesson. We're going to find pairs of numbers which can satisfy algebraic equations, okay? So we started to look at algebraic equations a couple of days ago, and then yesterday we were solving them, and today we're looking at ways of solving them when there are different variables. So there is not only an x or a p, there's an x and a y, and how those different pairs of numbers can still make this equal. Okay, so this is our first equation, x plus y equals 4. Write that down. So, we know this equal sign is the middle of the seesaw, so this has to equal that. So down here, just to make it easy, I've sort of split this up into the different possibilities, because of course, looking at that on its own, some of you already will be galloping ahead and realise that that could be a number of things. X plus y to equal 4 could be a number of possibilities, a number of variables. So, if we know that x here, this x stands for 1, what will y equal? What will make that balanced? What will make that equal? So of course, if x equals 1, 4 minus 1 is 3. So y therefore is 3. Yeah? 1 plus 3 equals 4. Wow, we're back in year 1. Okay? If y were to equal 2, so you substituted the y here for 2, what plus 2 equals 4? So take the 2 away from the 4. 2, of course. So that means x and y both equal 2, because 2 plus 2 equals 4. Follow me? So these are all correct answers to satisfy this equation. Let's try another one. Oh! And the last one is allowing us to put something in there which will satisfy this, which will make it balanced. Okay, so far we've got 1 and 3, 2 and 2. What else could we have? What numbers haven't we had? What plus what equals 4? You write down something. While you're doing that, I'm going to write down something. See if we've got the same answer. 4 and 0? Yeah, that would work, wouldn't it? Could be either way round, of course. While x is equaling 4, y could equal 0, or it could be y equaling 4 and x equaling 0. Same for all of, well, no, same for when you are allowed to choose the variables. You haven't got one being dictated to you. You can make them what you want. So lots of different ideas to get the right answer to satisfy the algebraic equation. Right, okay, so that's that. Let me rub that off, and let's go on to number 2 now, which just extends it a little bit further. I'll rub that off in case I need room to do some working out. So, 2x plus y equals 7. So, this side of the equation, as we know now, needs to equal the same as that side of the equation. Okay, so what does 2x equal? What does 2x equal? 2x is 2 lots of x, 2 times x, isn't it? Okay, plus y equals 7. So what times x plus y could equal 7? So let's break this down. We have been told that x equals 3. So 2 times 3 is 6. So what is y going to equal to make 7? Opposite operation, 7, take away the 6 equals 1, so therefore y is going to be equal to, get it? Okay, this side of the equation has to equal that side of the equation. Look at what you've been told, work out the missing number. Okay, so same really is what we were doing for the last couple of days. Let's have a look at this next one. X equals we don't know. Y equals 5. Okay, so 2x plus 5 equals 7. So 2 lots of x plus 5 equals 7, so therefore 2x equals 5 minus 7, doesn't it? So 2x, well, or 7 minus 5 would be the better way of doing that, of course. I'll just do that so we don't get into minus numbers. We take that over to there, so that means that 2x equals 2. So if 2x equals 2, 2 times what equals 2? How many 2's in 2? Agreed? So therefore x equals 1. Right then, and this last one, x equals blank and y equals blank. How can we solve that? Let's rub that out so we can have a look at it. Okay, so 2x, which is 2 times x, put that in brackets because that's separate really, from the plus y equals 7. Okay, so what times x is going to allow us a little bit of something to make 7? 2 times, what should we say? 3. 2 times 3, so if we substitute that x for a 3, 2 times 3 equals 6. So therefore, if x equals 3, 6 plus what makes 7? Y would equal 1. You have just got to keep it balanced at all times. So whatever you're doing on this side, it equals what's on the other side, okay? Is there anything else we could have done in place of that? 2x, 2 times 1, but we've already kind of done that earlier on in the equation. So that is a good answer for those last blanks for that sum, okay? Right, following me still? Let's look at this last one. It's slightly different but the same, and then I'm going to set you some work for you to do and give you the answers tomorrow. Right, it says find 2 solutions. There may be more, but it's asking you to find just 2, so that's all you need to do. So let's bring it over here. 6x minus something equals 9. So we need to find 2 different ways that we could satisfy that equation. Okay, so if it's going to be minus y, it's going to have to be bigger than 9, isn't it, to allow us to take some more weight to get back to 9. So let's just have a go. 6 times what? 6 times 2. So if we make x2, 6 times 2 equals 12 minus y, so what's y going to be? 9, 10, 11, 12 minus 3, so y equals 3 equals 9. Does that work? 2 lots of 6, which is 12 minus 3, that works. So that is one of your solutions. What other solution could we do? Let's not get 6 too big, because then we're just going to have to make this number really big in comparison. There could be loads of solutions to get to this 9, but let's just make it easy for ourselves. So let's just do 6 times 3, eh? 6 times 3, so that means that x is equal to 3. 6 3s are 18, and what are you going to have to make y to get back to 9? What's y going to be? 18 minus what gets back to 9? Y is going to be 9, isn't it? Okay, so 18 minus 9 equals 9. So x equals 3 and y equals 9. Brilliant. Come back in a minute for some more work like this that you can do for tomorrow. Right, here we are back with today's problems. So you need to satisfy these equations algebraically, okay? So looking at the algebra, how can you balance them out? For these first 4, you need to find both solutions, okay? So find 2 lots of solutions for what x could equal and what y could equal, okay? So you'll find x equals something and y equals something, then another solution where x equals something and y equals something, okay? Got it? And then for these next set of 5, you find 2 of the many different solutions. So 2, x equals something, y equals something, and then another line with x equals something and y equals something as your answers. Oh gosh, I'm just thinking when I come to giving you the answers for these, there's going to be absolutely loads, isn't there? I'm going to have, the answers are going to be going right off the board. I'll have to think about that and see how I can give you those answers. Okay, anyway, I am sure you will enjoy doing them. Algebra is great. Okay, so remember to like, subscribe and turn on post notifications.